So today is something a little different. I got 2 videos here because there's probably like 4 or 5, 6 videos that I missed. So I picked 2 videos out of the bunch that I feel like really stand out. So we got the automobile wreck video with Kelly first, and then the next one is Wings, the man and his job back from Local. So these are 2 random ass videos. I seen them on Breaking Bakewitt's page. I was like, what the hell? It's crazy when you just, you know what I mean? You leave for a little bit, you come back, and it's random shit. But let's get right on into it. Shout out to Breaking Bakewitt, obviously.
Magic buying another car for a woman who can't see or drive. She probably slammed on brakes. I went to the scene of the wreck.
Make sure my volume right. The thing that make Wings different is there's always some shit with Wings going on. You know what I mean?
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Did I see how Becky was treated? I have not. Is there a video? What did they do to Becky? Imagine buying a woman who has wrecked 10 times a 50K for. Thank Kenny for hitting you in the head. Made you bad business and critical thinking. Why are you guys so well, first off, we haven't committed to buying anything yet, right? Second off, like, we're not going to buy anything anytime soon, right? Like, if we're going to buy a $50,000 Ford, I'm going to try to buy a $40,000
How do they even know that?
Ford, to be perfectly honest. Like we're going to wait until December, right before the
You tell people way too much, bro. You tell these people way too damn much. They shouldn't be knowing that you think about buying a car. Whether you could afford it or not is a different story for a different day. But you shouldn't even be telling people your personal business like that, bro. That's why you be getting in this some of the trouble you be getting yourself in. So.
The changeover to buy a car if we get a car, right? And the plan is to take whenever we get paid off, because like that's going to be its own headache, right? Whenever we get paid out, we're going to take the money and put it into a high yield savings account and just let it sit, and then we're going to take the Camaro's payment, or what we used to pay on the Camaro, and we're going to start funneling money.
Like, why are you saying all this?
To pay on a car payment into that account, and we're going to help put that towards the funds until we find the car, right? So we're just going to start making car payments to ourselves until we find the car we want or get the deal that we want, right? If she wants an ST, we'll get her an ST, right? Like, it's, you only live once, right? The issue that we're having is this
dude is oversharing like a motherfucker, dude. What you doing, bro? They don't need to know all of this, bro. They really don't.
Crappy company. I don't want to say their names because I'm dealing with them right now, but we're dealing with a fly-by-night insurance company, and they've already called today stating, hey, it might take us a month to get everything in line. If you want to, go ahead and file it on your insurance. Well, first off, we're most likely going to have to file it on our insurance. Right, most likely going to have to do that. The reason is because like Kelly was the least impacted victim in the wreck.
Nice little touch with the Pikachu in the bottom.
She was the end of the chain, and the person in the middle who got hit first got hit like 60 mile an hour, and she got sandwiched, crack like this. So like she has big medical, and her car's completely totaled. There's a chance that ours isn't totaled, right? So like if it isn't totaled, good, great. Let's go. We're going to have to go fight these people for like agreed value and shit like that. So, but like the person only had minimum coverage in South Carolina, which is like $2,550, means they only give you $25,000 for property, $50,000 for medical. So that, like, the woman's car was a 2018 Buick SUV something. I don't know what it was. But it's probably more than $25,000. So like there's probably gonna be no money left over for Kelly. So like we're most likely gonna have to go through our insurance under the uninsured motorist clause that we have.
Damn, Kelly, what
the problem that I'm having is like it happened during like Kelly's niece's like wedding week, and Kelly wants to do all these events, and like now she's having headaches and she's dealing with like a mild form of whiplash and stuff like that. And like she went to the doctor today, and I want to say her pupils didn't like react to light. I think that's what she told me. I don't know for certain. But between that and the nosebleed, they want her to get a CAT scan. So like, she's like, oh,
my man said, imagine buying another car for a woman who can't see or drive. She probably, y'all can read it, but she probably slammed on her brakes, dummy. Why get a blind bad driver a coupe? Yeah, Kelly got them thick ass Coke bottle glasses and shit, dog. Man, maybe she can't drive, man. Yeah, you just burning more money, Hey, it's your money though, so do as you will.
I'm like, we'll get the money back. Just go get it done, right? Because somebody's gonna pay us eventually, right? It's not like We're just losing money because somebody else hit you. Somebody will eventually pay for it. Either be our insurance or be the fly-by-night insurance. Imagine buying another car for a woman who can't see or drive. She probably slammed on brakes, dummy. Why? Well, first off, you're making a lot of assumptions there, right? You don't know any of the facts, right?
What are the
I
facts?
know the facts.
What are the facts?
I know the facts because I went to the scene of the wreck. I seen it. Talked to the officers, right? And you just want to make everything out to be as bad as humanly possible. No, like we have.
Oh, that's not the worst thing to say. He said as bad as humanly possible. He ain't saying anything that bad. It could be not true or whatever, but it's not the worst thing in the world to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Kelly's doing okay right now. I just wish she would go. I'm
glad Kelly doing all right.
That she might have something, but she's waiting until tomorrow to go get checked.
How bad was the wreck?
We have a thing called Business 17 here. We're a real tourist area where we live at. So like there's a lot of traffic, especially in the summertime. So like sometimes the roads here become parking lots. Like looks like Terminator 2, right? We're just like all the traffic. Beep, 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 beep. And what happened was some dude that shouldn't have been driving borrowed somebody else's car. And I don't know what happened. From my understanding, they haven't caught him yet, right? The only reason we have the insurance is because he abandoned the car. And the car had a valid tag on it, and that tag had insurance tag to it.
Dude just left the damn car.
So that's how we got to where we're at, right? They haven't.
He just dipped on the car. That's so fucking stupid. What are you? Like these cars ain't tied to you and shit. Come on, bro.
Caught the guy who actually hit people, but guy came 60 mile an hour, slammed into the Buick. The Buick got pushed into Kelly, and that's where we're at. Like they were completely stopped. No, he drove the car off, but the car didn't make it far. Like the car, I don't know what happened, but the car only made it like a mile or so, and then he left the car and ran. I don't have any dash cam footage now. Is the car totaled? I honestly don't know. Like, I can show pictures of it. Pull some pictures.
Yeah, show some pictures, man. Let's see some pictures.
I have more pictures. I just got to upload them on the computer. But like, this is the cleanest picture that I have personally. Here's a picture of the car. Like,
damn.
I can't see you guys, but like. If you see my cursor, can you see my cursor? No, you can't see my cursor. But tail light's obviously busted. The trunk is warped and damaged. The trunk deck lid here. This is going to be $1,800 painted. So that's $1,800 here. This tail light right here is $450 for a set. I've never found them. I can't seem to find them solo, but to buy them in a set is $450. This is what I'm worried about. This piece right here, this quarter panel. You see, like it's bent here, and like, is that ever going to sit right with the light again? It's also bent here. I'm saying here, like you can see my cursor, but like it's all bent above the wheel. Like if you see the red marker light, you look above, like that's the rear bumper cover. And above that bumper cover, above the red light, there's a huge dent right there. It's curled. And there's also like, you can't see it in this picture, but near where the top of the trunk lid meets the back window, there's a dent and the paint's missing there. Bumper cover is completely gone. Right, like a big old huge hole in the bumper cover that's going to have to be changed. Bumper cover is $1,200.
It'd be crazy painted. if like the person who rear-ended her, name was Tyrone. So you could technically say that she got rear-ended by Tyrone.
Deck lid's $1,800 painted. Don't know about the quarter panel. Like it's probably, if the car gets totaled, this quarter panel is going to be the one that does it because this is a unibody car. So like the car works off of the car doesn't have a working frame. The entire body of the car is the frame. And if you look down at the bottom of the bumper cover where the diffuser is, you can see that it actually bent the exhaust. So the exhaust is another $1,800 plus labor. So like I did basic labor rates for my local body shop. I think we're looking at $12,000 for a repair. This is called we carry uninsured motorist protection or underinsured. They kind of lump them together, and this actually won't affect our insurance at all. It's the same thing. This happened to us with the Explorer as well, because we had a guy with a Grand Caravan rear end Kelly in the Explorer, and we had to pay the Explorer out through our insurance.
Damn,
I carry a lot of insurance, right? I carry 100, 300, 100, right? Because like I don't want to get sued personally, and F-150s nowadays are selling for like $75,000. Like minimum coverage doesn't protect you anymore. No, it's against the law in South Carolina for insurance companies to charge for non-fault accidents. So like our insurance company in South Carolina cannot hold this accident against us. That's not how it works, Skip, in our state.
That's cool.
In South Carolina, the person, since the other car was stopped, right? The Buick was stopped, and
Insurance
Kelly was
companies be some motherfuckers, bro. They scam artists in their own self.
stopped, and it was, since
For
it was a
real.
chain reaction where like the F-150 hit the Buick and the Buick got pushed into me. Everything is on the first person, so he's responsible for all parties. Kelly's actually wrecked 4 vehicles, but yeah, she's wrecked 2 since we've been married. Why do you think I have 3 cars? Like, honestly.
All right, then yeah, it's Kelly, dog. It's Kelly, dog. She wrecked 4 damn cars.
The
She
reason
bad luck.
that we have the Impala is, one, we use it for like gig work, and 2, when she, that's her daily driver, right? Like, she has her car that she goes out with her girls and nieces with, and she wants to stunt in, and then she has the car, the war wagon. Yeah, but we didn't do gig work in the Camaro anyway. Like, honestly, like, we barely drove the Camaro. Like, the Camaro was like our fun car. Like, it was one, if we wanted to go out to eat or something, and we'd hop in it. And like, she was going out to get her hair and her nails and her feet done, like with her nieces, like they're all getting ready for the wedding. So she took the Camaro because she wanted to have a fun car where she can turn her music up, take the sunroof out. And that's where she was going at, and then somebody hit her. Like, it hurt her feelings because that was like her dream car since she was a little girl, to have a Camaro. And now somebody took it from her. Yeah, I can drive a Camaro. It's $10, Ghost Killer, to assault me.
That is wild, bro. That's fucking filthy. Kelly, I was gonna say, all right, like, you know, even if this shit ain't her fault, 4 cars is a lot. Like, it becomes a common factor. You know what I mean? Like, you doing something. This incident sounds like it wasn't her fault though. Like, it was just a domino effect of what happened with traffic, but it's still crazy. All right, now let's see if we can watch Wings the man hit to get his job back. Which I don't know why he would want to, bro. For real.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
I want to talk about Jordy, man.
Oh, we're definitely going to talk about Wings Redemption and what Wings said.
I want Wings back. I really hope this list of demands is reasonable. Someone sent me the clip. You sent me the clip. I looked at it briefly.
No, Wings, man. Be done with this shit, dog. Be done with this shit. You said so much shit about them, bro. Stand on business. Come on, man. I hate to see people turn back with their tail between their legs and shit, man.
An idea of what's in it, but I think we might be able to pull it off, man.
So he presented a list of demands, and you think that's going to be reasonable?
Let's see what Wings is demanding, and then we'll talk about it.
Primetime Dacum. Do you think you ultimately value your integrity over cashing out? Or was it more personality clash overall that you couldn't get over? It's 25% of 4 parts. 1, no level of control, right?
He said it's 25% of 4 parts. Like, yeah.
time I
Okay.
had to, every time I asked for something, I had to fight for it and like throw hissy fits and like do sit outs to get it. I didn't like how they approached the fat camp situation, right? Because obviously I didn't know I was pushing Kelly. I thought I was going to be pushing a 6'5".
There's an
That
issue.
sounds
Oh,
like
come
your
on.
problem.
Come
Maybe
on,
you should have
bro.
taken a second and thought about it before you. I don't like. Yeah, I didn't know I was pushing Kelly. Who do you think you were pushing?
There's an
Yeah,
issue with this,
that's
Jordy.
true.
You
That's true.
probably did not like how me and Boogie handled that situation. But me and Boogie are also people, and we didn't like that you did that.
Yeah.
We didn't like that you had to leave because you did that. We didn't like that you weren't there for half a fat camp because you did that. We didn't like any of this, you know?
I didn't like what he did before it, which was attack you as well.
Yeah. You know,
That
it's
was
like,
not great.
It's like, come on, dog. You got to take some responsibility.
250-pound behemoth, right? I didn't know who grabbed hold of me, and then they drugged me through the mud, and it was solidified even more when I watched.
Come on, dog. You know. You done gave your wife the rock bottom to a table, man. You gave her the Batista bomb, the damn pile driver. The arcade. You did everything. You done put her through the table. If it was a tables match, you would have won, bro.
how they handled the mic
That's on you.
situation. with kid gloves.
Oh God, we treated him with kid gloves. What are you talking about? Oh my God, after he attacked you, we sent him to his cabin to calm down, and we didn't kick him out. We didn't do anything. We did everything. You talked to the police for him.
Is he serious? Is he serious?
I talked to the police for Wings, got him to go, got the cops to go. All right. I bent over backwards to give him a suspension or something so things could cool down and he could have a road back. And things just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Now with the Mike situation, all right, wildly different. I talked to Bridget. She said it wasn't true. I talked to Mike. Mike said it wasn't true. I wasn't there, so I can't possibly know what happened, all right? And I was told and shown proof that the whole thing was getting dropped, and it did get dropped. This is different. This happened in front of 7,000 people, concurrent viewers. This is wildly different. It's not the same, Jordy.
3 stream begathons with Mike. So that was an issue. No real skin in the game, having to be told what to do by somebody else, never been for me.
That's kind of how it is. It's called having a boss. It's called having a boss, dude. What the fuck? That's all right. So then, if you that sound like you don't want to be in the shit. So I don't know if this Richard demands his job back. Because it sounds like he cool with it. He cool with, you don't want to listen to anybody else.
I never will be for me, right? Like
that's one of his demands is skin in the game. Show on
locale. Like, yeah, I'm not going to do a show where somebody dictates when I stream, what time I stream, how often I stream.
What?
And yeah, that's just never going to happen.
Yeah. See
what?
Like a job? You mean you're not going to take a job and then
$20.
Exactly.
Primary versus secondary sources. We learned this in elementary school.
Yeah.
like you're not going to take a job and then adhere to a schedule? Like
So-
clock in and out for work, show up on time, do good, go home, get paid? Why is that so difficult?
He doesn't want to stream
He
on
kinda
a
sounds like-
schedule.
He kind of sounds like Kermit, you know what I mean? Show up, do a job, get paid. You mean like a job?
Which,
He sound
ask
like Kermit.
any streamer, consistency in a schedule is everything to success. If you
Correct.
don't do that, you can't be a streamer.
It's like Wings, I have proven throughout the years my money's good and I always get you paid handsomely. All right. And you can say until you're blue in the face, money isn't an issue, but you only have X amount of fucking working years left in your life. And you have a dream to get like what was his dream? To get a
1.5 million.
Yeah, 1.5. I can get you there, dog. All right. The Wings show in this network where Wings can do whatever he wants, says whatever he wants. He just has to stick to a schedule is too much. I mean, you sound like an insane person, Jordy, when you say that. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know? And you wouldn't be told you have to do this and you have to do that. And no,
Just
it's your
something
show.
about Keem, dog. It's like making a deal with Rumpelstiltskin. Like, bro, it's like, it's something about Keem is just shady to me, bro. Everything he could be saying, like he's saying, could be true. I don't know. But it's like something about him just seems like once you sign your name, he just like he's just signing a deal with the devil. You know what I mean? It's something about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's that sprayed on beard or what. I don't.
Do what you want. I'm not over there telling balls you have to do this and you have to do that and shit. You know what I mean?
No.
You had one avenue to get the things you wanted, Jordy. You closed the door on it. That's
I
gone.
can't get Kermit out of my fucking head now, man.
It was here,
No,
and
door's
you didn't
open.
want it.
Door's open. He could call me right now. We'd work it out. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about he's closing. Do you remember what Keem was talking about, like with the other people from that where shall not be named, that like about closing the doors yourself to opportunity? He's the one that's keeping the door shut.
Yeah, right. You're right. But I want to make it abundantly clear. CD, I like you and everything, but if Jordy calls today, you're out of a job tomorrow. You're in trouble.
Why? What?
Because we have 4,500 people watching because they support Jordy, because they like Jordy, because they want Jordy to get better, because they want to see a redemption arc for Wings of
That's
Redemption.
tough,
And
bro.
I
it's
want to
not
see the
entertaining.
redemption arc for the people that had like 5 different chances and still didn't get it.
Yes, I want to see it all the more.
That sounds asinine to
How
me.
many
That
chances
sounds
for Kushner
asinine.
are you going to turn down?
What the freak kind of logic is
Why you
that?
don't make? That's why you don't do deals with these motherfuckers, man. You in and out whenever they want. You just a puppet, dog. Come on.
That.
You're doing the same thing. We're giving it to you on a silver platter. The one thing you said you wanted more than anything, you're like, nah, bro. No, I'm good.
I don't buy that comparison at all.
You're
I don't.
closing the same door. Jakeem literally set you up. You're like, nah, bro. I don't want the one thing he brought me onto the show for. Come on. Can't criticize Wings there. Criticize him for pushing his girl on the table. Criticize him for trying to literally rip the boss's throat out. All that's fine. He fucked up there. Criticize him for being a self-centered, depressed narcissist. I'm okay with that too.
I'll criticize him for all sorts of things, but like let's call a spade a spade. There was
Let's call a spade a spade.
slew of things that he didn't want to do for the show. I'm willing to put in the effort. I've been grinding since I got
But the
here.
one thing the entire audience wants to see you do, which is lose your virginity. So the one thing.
I'm
Oh, damn, he a
That
virgin?
requires
Most important
work.
thing.
I have one thing to say to your Logic CD. Go play Red Dead Redemption.
whatever.
I got a feeling you just don't like Jordy. Is that what I'm getting right now? And
I don't know him.
I feel like you don't like him because you're afraid he's going to take your fucking job.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
That's a part of it. This was an incredible
Hey,
opportunity.
At least he keeping it real. You know what I mean? At least yo, that's a part of it. He ain't gonna lie. Good for Kermit, dog.
for
Good for
me.
Kermit.
I didn't know that this was going to happen in my life. I worked hard and it took me by surprise.
Okay, but
and now I want
never-
to work hard to stay here.
He
CD,
worked hard too.
CD, if Jordy starts actually working shit out with us behind the scenes, and we come
Oh, boy.
to like, arrangement that things are going to be better in the future,
You're cooked, bro.
we'd probably bring Jordy back.
After you paid him a severance and after all the insults he slew at you after
he got a
getting all that
severance?
money from you.
He wouldn't have the same deal he had the first time.
How am I fucking? How do I have a cold? It's the middle of the damn summer. How do I have a cold? God damn it.
You're a more trusting man than me, Keem. I wouldn't even look in his direction anymore.
CD, do you not understand this is a lolcow universe, a lolcow show, and it started off the back of Jordy, who's one of my favorite lolcows to ever exist.
Big ass back.
And he's entertaining. He's a broken, shitty person.
I
I'm not gonna
understand
argue
that.
but he's an entertaining.
So wait,
broken, shitty
who's more
person.
entertaining, CD-ROM or Wings of Redemption?
I could be more entertaining than him. I didn't feel that entertained just watching and listening to him talk.
Then
The guy
be
who, the guy
entertaining.
that Keem could say, "Hey, go do this," and he was like, "Nah."
All right, let's get to the rest of his demands, and then we can talk about this. Okay.
Never going to happen without Jordy having some level of
That's
ownership
so
to it.
like, bro. Imagine how that feels that you got to be on air in front of X amount of people just defending yourself as to why you should keep your job. I couldn't do that, man. Wake up every day not knowing if I'm gonna have a job tomorrow. Do me. I can't do it, bro. For real.
Okay. So write this down. All right.
Okay.
Boogie. His demands are that he has to have some ownership.
Okay.
Good
number
freaking
one,
luck with that.
I was gonna say some
of his
ownership.
show.
That's his first demand. All
I was
right.
gonna say that. I was like, yo, bro, you better say you need some kind of stake in the company or something, dog.
Okay.
Well, she ain't really
And
wrong
a
for
lot of
being
it
like
was-
low key being a pioneer and shit. You know, not pioneer with the local shit. I mean, him, King, Boogie. You know what I mean? They got the shit out of the mud. They kind of, you know what I mean? They the ones that kind of, you know what I mean? They built that shit off their big ass backs.
Like I've
So I
seen
can
a
see the
lot
demand.
of like shady comments by people I thought were my friends.
You're still our friend,
Yep.
whether you like it or not. All right. You are still our friend. And we're going to criticize you because you're our friend.
Let's not forget that entire day started with him criticizing you and the way we were in the show and the way we did the Becky reveal. It started with him criticizing you and our show.
Dude, he made a mistake. He slipped up and exposed the Becky reveal.
This is what I'm saying. Like every time I listen to an
man.
example of him being in this universe,
He hating.
it's nothing but biting the hand that feeds. How do you succeed in that universe?
The audience agreed with Wings. They were pissed off at me that I did my entrance, my staged entrance with Becky coming to Fat Camp.
They always say if you get bit by a snake the first time's on you. You get bit by the same snake twice. The second, well, the first time's on the snake. The second time it's on you, right? Don't get bit by the snake twice.
You butchered that shit.
Here's the thing: if you don't do what you did last time, I won't criticize you for doing that. Right? Does it make sense? Just don't.
Knocker.
I hope you're watching this. All right. We're not the snake. You are. You bit us. You bit us, bro. That whole fucking pushing me, the leaking the Becky entrance, the fucking the thing Twiggy filmed, the fucking pushing Kelly on the table, the not taking any accountability, being more mad at us than.
It seemed like Wings did more shit to not harm them, but like harm their image and brand for whatever the hell that's worth. Like Wings really like went out of his way to like, you know, do all this other shit. It was a little bit more than just disagreeing with what they had going on and shit. Like he did things that made them look bad. And other than doing things he didn't agree with, Keem and Boogie didn't really do anything to Wings. Not that like I could be wrong, I don't remember. You know what I mean? But like Keem just did shit that Wings didn't agree with. But Wings definitely did some shit that made them look bad and shit, you know?
Yourself for what happened. Like, you're the snake.
You're incapable of being wrong, Wings. You are incapable of being wrong. You
everything this dude is saying is not is it could be true, but this shit's coming from pure hatred. This dude is like, yo, this dude's about to take, and I get it. I understand. I would do the same shit. I had my hater hat on just like him. But like, yeah, dog. He's like, man, Wings is coming. Wings come back. I'm going. I gotta keep my job. King Kong ain't got shit on me. He's got to keep this shit. I feel him on that.
Allow yourself to be wrong, and if you come back here, it could end up being the death knell to this universe.
No, if
you will make Keem's life.
Shout out if you ever seen Training Day. Can you imagine if Wings come back and he's like, yo, sorry man, Wings is back. We gonna have to let you go. He's all okay, all you motherfuckers. Okay, you think you could do this to me? He gonna have his Training Day moment. I put in cases on all you bitch.
Living hell.
If he comes back, the Snake Jordy, in his analogy, right? He's gonna bite us again, and he's gonna screw over the universe again, 100%. But we're willing to let your ass come over here and fuck up.
Because it's entertaining when he does it.
Oh, no, he'll be current, though. You think you can do this to me? Playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you.
No accountability, Jordy. There's none. It's all our fault, bro.
Training Day is fire, man. Shout out to Training Day. Shout out to Denzel. He's the GOAT.
Bro, it's all our fault. It's me and Boogie. We're assholes. It's all our fault, bro. It's insane, Jordy. Come on.
Also, and this is the thing, okay? Let's take the Mike example again. I
don't know how low power's doing nowadays, but I feel like, you know, this may be coming from a little bit of desperation for them. They'll be like, okay, things will be a little bit better when Wings is around.
Good. We got the 911 call. What did we do, Keem? We got the police report. What did we do? We read it.
Yep.
Right. So what were we supposed to do with the Twiggy thing? Bury it? We're not going to do that. That's not what we do. Somebody hand us that tape. We got to play it. We're going to play it. We're going to discuss it.
When we're in the theater room and Xylie's in there and the other hosts are there and we're watching the footage.
I thought you said the other hoes are there. I'm like, they had hoes?
The slap, right? Which a lot of people said is not a big deal. But it was a big deal to us because of what we just experienced in real life, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. When we're watching that, what are we supposed to sweep, Jordy? We're supposed to just be like, oh, we can't play it. Like, you know, I think if, you know, I'm Xylie or any of those other hosts, I would think that my boss is a snake. If I knew that this video existed and I sweeped, like, you know what I mean? I gotta do the right thing, dude.
And I still think slapping your hand's wife off the wheel for honking a horn is Not a good thing to do. I don't think
It's
it's
not.
super
that
serious.
is wow.
I'm not going to say that's something you can never do. I'm saying you better bought that bitch flowers and apologize 6 ways to Sunday and never do it again, though. Definitely saying that.
I get that I overreact to stuff. I understand, but like that's vile. That is a complete overreaction, completely unnecessary.
Okay.
Oh,
Moving
man.
on.
Oh,
He
I'm
looked like
100%
that
better,
dude looked like Merv from Impractical Jokers.
bro.
That's what he looked like.
The thing, like another thing that always bothered me is Keemstar looked at me and Boogie as like equals, and I'm like,
I think Sigma's getting on right now.
oh, cool. I'm like, I'm not Boogie. I don't have the cash issues Boogie has.
I'll rub that.
You still have
in my
cash
face.
issues, Boogie?
Nope.
Yeah, look
I'm
at him. He really looked like, if you know Impractical Jokers, shout out to Impractical Jokers. He looked like Merv. He just sound like Kermit.
sitting on a nice little nest egg I've saved up. In fact, I just bought a $7,000 arcade machine.
So he doesn't know what he's talking about either. Put
No.
that one up on the list.
Oh, this
I looked
dude's
at
hating.
Wings. I looked at you and Boogie as equal because you're both important to the show and to the success of the show, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's the only reason. Has nothing to do with how much money's in someone's bank account.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's-
You know, and it's like, dude, Wings, you've had some viral moments on Locale Live, and we definitely do miss you. But Boogie's had more viral moments. When it comes to the entertainment shit, like it's just a known fact that Boogie has gone more viral, more views, and has brought more attention to the show than you. But
What do you
I would
think I
never
like
even
that?
make that point if you didn't make this point, you know? Because I don't care, you know?
Yeah.
It was the magic of us three, which kind of made us three equals.
And we built it together. And I don't care that I got more virals. I don't care that I might be more entertaining. I care that we built it together and that you're my friend. And that's why I've always wanted you back.
You should, Jory, you should be on your knees praying to God every day about how lucky you are to have friends like Boogie and Keem. If I was your boss, you wouldn't be welcome back in my doors ever. Not if you screwed with me this many times.
Damn.
It is insane your level of luck.
This dude seemed like the type where, you know what I mean? We playing basketball and he got his team, I got my team, and we using his ball. He's the only one there that got the damn ball. The whole park is full of motherfuckers who want to hoop. And he, for some reason, he's the only one that got the ball. We've all been there before. There's only one ball. And he, as soon as his team leaves, he goes home and take his ball and ruins it for everybody else. That's who this guy kind of seems like. He seems like that type. He's going to take his ball home.
You should be on
That's
your
what he
knees
seemed.
30 minutes or more begging
He
God
seemed
for
like
forgiveness.
when he's about to go bankrupt in Monopoly, he'd rather flip the damn table than actually go bankrupt.
And treating him with an immense level of thankfulness.
CDI do find you entertaining, but bro, you're getting mad so quick comes across so fake, bro, and makes it seem fake when you get mad for real.
Didn't ask.
Okay, let's continue.
I'm still cool with Keemstar and Boogie and all them. But one of the stipulations if I went back to the LCU is Twiggy to be off of it.
Okay, I'm writing that one down.
Oh, I'm still cool with them. I just won't answer the phone when they call me.
So he needs.
I'm still cool with them. I just won't take a job when they offer it to me.
He needs.
Oh, I'm still cool with them. They'll offer me money. I just won't take it by hand. Go ahead, Keem.
Yeah, this
Sorry.
guy's a D1 hater, bro.
He's
Please.
popping off today. Damn.
So he needs ownership and he needs Twiggy gone.
Equally important things. Oh, and CD, you're wrong. I actually messaged Wings after Kelly got into an argument. We talked briefly in text. He sent me a meme the other day that had my audio file in it. We are texting again. We are actually cool, you know?
I take that. Then that's on me.
Yeah.
I retract that one singular statement.
I'm
Keem, when was
eager-
the last time you got to talk to him on the phone, Keem?
It's been months.
Oh my god.
So
talking on
every
the phone.
time you try to call him, he doesn't answer.
You know, at one point,
This dude is just
know-
fighting to try to be right about some shit, bro. I don't know who this dude is, man. I couldn't fuck with him.
Kelly had a health scare since we were gone. So me and Brantley were worried and we were praying for her. And so I think Brantley reached out, you know, for like an update and whatnot. You know, there's been some communication. I'm never going to be Wings' enemy, right? I've known him for too long. I've fought with him for 15 years. And I'd like to continue to fight with him. over the most mundane shit. You know, I miss him. I do.
I'm gonna
K
be honest with you.
Rampage36 super chatted $19.99. While CD is better than Rastov, this show has severely dipped in quality. It is like Walking Dead season 8 or 9.
That's why they need
when Wings was
wings.
here, it's like Walking Dead season 2.
I feel that.
Hayden 313 super chatted $20. I was a CD fan. As soon as he killed Locale Live, I became a hater. CD is SOOO bad for live. He
didn't
used to
kill
be
it.
entertaining, but now he just sucks coxes. I mean, I see the way he is with the ladies.
He mad.
Probably guy.
Joe looks alive to me. It looks very alive to me. Look at all the people you're talking to.
Wait, you guys
We're
want me
talking
to
about Jory.
wait, chat, I'm confused. Do you guys want me to fire CD?
What?
Look, he
Don't
mad.
fire me. I'm the one that's doing the work. But like, what? Like, he can't also come in here and make demands about who needs to get fired from your universe if he has a job.
Listen, take a breather. We're gonna call after this show.
Yo, bro. That's why you don't make deals with the devil, bro. That's why you don't make deals with the devil, dog.
But
That's exactly
I
why.
can't scam the fans.
No kidding. I understand that.
You're off live.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk to you after the show. See you, CD.
It's just fucking crazy, dog. I like it's local, so like take this shit with a grain of salt, obviously. But that shit's wild, bro. You know he's about to freaking piss all in his jammies, that dude. That's crazy. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video, man. It's a little longer than usual, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the video, like it. If you disliked it. We got 812 subscribers, so shout out to all y'all, man. We almost at 1,000, so that's good shit. I appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Peace.